Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Siobhan if you're new here. So I recently had a heart transplant, May of 2024. And we are 10 months in, going on 10 months, I should say. 10, yeah, approaching 10 months. So today's video is sharing my home infusion that I receive. This is my medication, so my body does not reject my heart. So a little background with the medication. So the most common heart transplant medications are ones you take orally. I started on a medication called Prograf in right after transplant. So my transplant date was May 13th, which was Mother's Day. And I took the medication, everything was fine. When I got discharged from the hospital, I went home on a Friday, and Sunday I had an episode because I developed this condition called PRESS. It's I forgot what it actually means, but it's a neurological condition. It's a rare side effect that you can develop from this medication and a lot of other transplant medications, including the one I'm on now. But anyway, so with that, the condition, it came on sudden. I was speaking with my nurse at home. I told him that I felt like I couldn't breathe and that my brain felt like it was literally swollen, which it was, and that's a part of the condition. And then the next thing I know, that was Sunday. The next thing I know, it was Tuesday, and I was waking up in the ICU. So I have endured that and still traumatized to this day. Like, I am so scared and so nervous that what if that happens again? But they took me off those two medications, and the medications that I'm on now are a little different. One is called cyclosporine and the other one is everolimus. So to replace that one medication that caused the condition, I'm taking two. So the cyclosporin is my main medication, everolimus, and then they added a monthly infusion of belatacept. A lot of these medications are also cancer drugs, but it works for people with transplanted organs to prevent the body from rejecting the organ. And I had an episode of rejection back in July of 2024 where my body was rejecting the heart and my heart function dropped dramatically. So these are the medications that I'm on. The monthly infusion, I have it done at home. Thank God, my insurance approves that. I started out getting it done in the infusion center at the hospital, and then they switched to home. It's a short infusion. It's about 30 minutes. The whole thing takes about an hour for her to prep, set up, and everything. And I get the infusion done at home. She's here the whole time, and then she leaves. And we do it on a monthly basis for now until my doctor feels that I no longer need it. I'm not sure. Because I've had that rejection in July, I'm under like a surveillance. So I have like a monthly biopsy, which is not the standard for transplant patients. At 10 months, you're not having biopsies like that. You have one up to like 3 or 4 months, and then you get another biopsy a year later. So I'm honestly, unfortunately for me, but yeah, I'm allowed to think the way I feel, because it's literally unfortunate for me. I have to have biopsies every month just to make sure my body isn't rejecting the heart, and because I have I have a lot of antibodies. So but things have been looking better. My antibody levels has gone down. They measure a whole lot of different factors, little markers in your blood, and even though they're not at the at the ideal level that my doctor likes, at least it's trending in the good direction. But it's very overwhelming. and I am just honestly just tired of everything. But I do what I have to do because without my meds, there is no me. So my life literally depends on these medications. So the nurses come in. I usually just help set up a little bit, just to not set up in a way that I can like take the sharps container out, set up her, take out the pads that she used to spread everything on, and the little thing, pole thing that hangs the IV, take it out of the refrigerator, and just like clean up the den because we do it in the den. It's tile floors, it's easy. She can come in and go. She doesn't have to walk through the whole house, and it works. So I'm going to share with you what we do, and I'll be back. So this is the stand that the nurse uses to hang the IV. I just take it out and kind of open it up, and then I get the box that keeps it has the container for the sharps. You see these in like doctor's office. I have it at home. So she will use this. I just basically bring everything out from where they're stored when they're not being used. So she's here and she sets up and opens the packages that are delivered to make sure we have all of the materials that we need. And then she takes my blood pressure. She do a starting blood pressure, a blood pressure during the infusion, and then right after. So this was the first vein that she found, and it hurt a little bit, but after she set up the IV drip, the infusion, the medication, it started to swell up a little bit. So you can see it was slightly swollen, but she said it was fine. But after that, it was not, so we had to go to my one good vein. So my one good vein is on the back of my right arm, and this vein has been through it, but it worked, and I was able to get my infusion done. She did take another blood pressure, like I said, during, and then one is taken at the very end. So this is the drip, and you can see it dripping very slowly. Takes about 30 minutes. I'm happy that it doesn't take a lot longer. I've had other infusions when I had my rejection that lasted for 5, 6, 7 hours. So I'm happy about that. So once she's done, I pack everything up. I'll see you next month. See you. Get home safe. Bye. We've been using this container for several months now, and I still have it. I haven't shipped it to the label on the box, so I'm not sure. She said I don't have to ship it right away because it's big and we can still use it. So I just kind of tuck it away in the area designated to all of my medical supplies. It's like a mini pharmacy here. And the garbage that is left over from the gloves and everything else, I just always have her bag it up and put it in the box that the medication was delivered in, and then so my infusion went well. The first vein, it blew, it started swelling up, so we had to go to this one vein that I have here on the back of my arm. This is like the craziest thing because I didn't, first of all, I'm pretty sure we have veins everywhere, but a nurse found this vein a few months ago, and it's literally been used like during every visit because I'm a hard stick. And even though like I tried to drink, I drank a lot of water this morning. This is my third one. It wasn't bad like finding it, but for some reason my veins are just so shot from having poked a lot in the past 9 months. So everything went well. We have our appointments set up for the remainder of, well, through June on a monthly basis. And what happens is in a couple weeks, closer to the next infusion date, the pharmacy will call and they will go over the supplies that I need. They'll prep the package with the medication, ask me if I need any additional supplies. The nurse and I just went over a couple things that she wants me to ask for next time, and I wrote that down, so I'm going to make sure to ask for it's luckily I wrote it down because I forgot, and they send it, and once it arrives I put it in the refrigerator, and the day of I take it out about an hour before. So that is my home infusion day as a heart transplant patient taking belatacept medication. So I hope you enjoy this video. I don't know what there is really to enjoy. This isn't like a happy video. This is just my life now, and this is just what I go through every month. And I'm just grateful that I can do it at home instead of having to drive to the city for a 30-minute infusion, pay parking, pay toll, gas. It's just a lot, but I like being home. So I will see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.